It's starting the conversation. It's even opening to the possibility that you could make more. At one time, 125,000 was like impossible. Might as well have been a billion. And the more you do this, the more you have the conversation, the more you own the possibility, the bigger you can be. You know, we don't grow as children to adults overnight. We don't grow as under-earners to high earners overnight. And she was like cowering down. We were talking about telling the truth. She was so much in debt she didn't even know how much in debt she was. This was a year ago, January. She hadn't opened her envelopes, you know, her bills. She hadn't looked at her credit. She didn't do anything. She was too scared to know. So she said, "You mean I have to look at my debt?" And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "I don't know how I'm going to do that." So she made a whole ritual around it. She got a friend, and they had champagne and chocolate-covered strawberries, and she looked at her debt. 1 year. She didn't know how she was going to solve this. In 1 year, she is now completely out of debt. As a year later, January, completely out of debt. And she has a job making 6 figures.
And that's what I've discovered. I've had the same experience. And just a month ago, half the numbers, I mean, even above $75,000, it sounded like, wah. And in a short time frame.
And if you get that, you can quote her on that.
But in just a month, just being willing to have the conversation and shoot for the moon, today it looks completely different and the number is so much bigger. And I still don't want to be that number. I want it to be even more, but I know if I just keep having the conversation, it'll keep getting bigger.
Because this is the thing. Once you identify the problem, you tell yourself the truth. Solutions show up. That's the beauty of this work, is it can happen so quickly. I can tell you story after story about women who were really in deep shit. They told the truth about what was going on. And telling the truth about a problem, it could be anything from, "I'm just not happy. This isn't working for me. I get headaches a lot," to, "Oh my God, I can't pay the rent yet again." We have looked at telling the truth. And telling the truth is not just about what's wrong. It's also telling the truth about what's right with you. It's about telling the truth about how big you really are. How much you're hiding. How wise you really are. So tell the truth. Make a decision. Decisions can be changed. But the idea is to start you focusing. Okay? There is huge power in clarity. And clarity doesn't mean you can't change it. Clarity just means you have an aim, you have a target.